Let's figure out what command we need to give ChatGPT to build the login screen. This is the command that I have in my mind. Let's build a login screen UI. First, ensure to use safe area, add a padding of 16, then place the logo at the center. Define the source. Then add 5% available free space to the layout. There are two ways to style the welcome back text. The first one is define the font size, and second one use the text theme. It's better to use the text theme, and for this particular text, the headline medium text theme works perfectly. Back to ChatGPT, add the welcome back text using the headline medium text theme. With a font width of 600, leave a gap of 16, add another text, define the text. On the text form field, we need to define custom styling such as field color. There is also a border, which may not be visible. Additionally, the border color changes when the text field is focused. It's not a good idea to apply those styling on each text field individually. So we can use the same technique we use for the button. This is what I said, add a gap of 32. Next, build a sign-in form, but first add a text form style to the theme data, or define the field color and say that the border radius is 14 with a border. Also define the border color. Also mention that on focus state, the border color is different. Add the email text where the text theme is titled small. Then add a gap of 16. Add the email text form field where the hint text is interview email. I also wanted to add the email validator to it. Next, add a gap of 24. Then the password text where the text theme is titled small. Then add the password text form field where the hint text is interview password. Also, I want it to add the password validator and option to show and hide the password. After the password field, add a text button on the right side where the text is forget password and define the foreground color. At the bottom of the screen, add an elevated button where the text is login. Then add a gap of 16. Add the text don't have an account where sign up is clickable. We also need to ensure that there is no overflow issue when the keyboard is showing. As you might notice, the model has stopped generating code. The reason behind it is that the ChatGPT has a capacity of 32,000 tokens, which is equivalent to 25,000 words, and we have reached that limit. However, there is a simple trick that you can try. Type continue and the model will start from where it left off. Though sometimes it may generate the code as a plain text, which is a bug in ChatGPT, but the good news is that the focus should be on the code, not how it displayed. It's done with the code. Let's scroll to the input decoration theme. I must say that I'm impressed with the result. The model seems to have a good understanding of existing code, and it has given us exactly what we wanted. We're really interested on that part. Let's copy that, head back to our project, and after the elevated button, paste the code. Create a new directory called auth inside the screen directory. Then log in screen.dart. Now let's switch back to ChatGPT. We already created the file, copy the code and paste it. But it's not the complete code. Back again, copy it, paste it. On main.dart, replace the splash screen with the login screen. It looks like that. None of us expect that. But a spoiler alert, it takes less than 100 seconds to make it as we want it. To start with, let's address why this text appears like that. It is using the default text style, but we haven't defined any specific style for it. So let's remove the style, and now it just shows the sign up text. To fix this, we just need to set the text color to black, and the problem is solved. As you may have noticed, there should be a logo at the top, but it's not showing up. The reason for this is that I mistakenly added the wrong logo source. Let's copy the correct logo source from the assets and paste it here. The problem is solved. We have added field color to the text fields. You can notice that the field property is also set to true. However, why it's not showing that? Because the field color and the background color are the same. To resolve this issue, we can set the scaffold background color to white inside the theme data. Doing this will make all the screen background white. It's still not exactly how we want it to look. We don't need this black border around the text field. We can extract border style to a variable, then use the variable in both border and the enable border properties. Now the text field looks exactly as we want it to. It would not be a good idea to place it here. Instead, let's copy it and create a new file called constant.dirt under the lib directory. Then we can paste it there and name it default outline border. Finally, we can go back to the theme data, use the default outline border. Additionally, we need to add some spacing after the email and password field. Let's add a gap of 12 on both of them. Now it looks much better and the text field works perfectly. Let's fix the icon by just swapping them. Also, as you can see, it is suggested not to use subtitle 1, but instead use title media. Replace subtitle 1 with title small and headline 6 with headline media and set the color to black. Before we wrap up, I would like to address those blue underlines. To solve them, we need to add a const. We see the suggestion to move the child to the end of the arguments. To fix this, we just need to add a key. One last error remains, which says invalid use of private type. To resolve this, we need to make it public. With this modification, the error is gone. We have successfully resolved all the blue lines, and it's time to remove those debug commands. We have now completed building the sign-in screen with TextFormField Validator. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.